Because I journal really late, I'm not really a morning person, Dave. I'm gonna try this from my phone this time, yeah. It's been an awesome trip, and I just need more time for that trip footage to organize that together. So if we could just do a nice little chopped up one take for you today. I tend to stay up later and talk to friends like I did on this trip in Vermont. There are no confirmed cases of coronavirus in Broome County right now, but they have done the greater than 50 people thing for gatherings is not happening. They've closed K through 12 schools. We have my last choir class today in the evening, and it's all moving to online. No choir for downtown singers for 2 weeks. No more choir at Broome. My Sundays are pretty open. No FCCLA planned conference that's happening. That gets getting postponed. And no performance for choir, no concert. Seth Godin's been doing a lot of blogs on thinking about panic and how it's unproductive, and thinking about collaboration and how work from home can still be productive. Asynchronous work we talked about today too. My county has seen a lot of cooperation with businesses, making meals for kids, having all these places in the community for kids to get food. 15,000 meals a day in Tioga and Broome County totals. It's been really cool to see the resilience and collaboration that results from things like this. I shared with my mom the Hanks video about puzzle making and collaboration, since we actually did a puzzle a little bit when I was in Vermont, how humanity continues to be resilient and sacrifice the wants of many to commit to the needs of the most vulnerable people that are facing this virus. The secret of humans is our ability to collaborate and work together, do more together than we can do apart. But right now might be the best single time to initiate and to think about long-term things, and to use what's happening as something to focus on and respond to, especially when it involves the importance of public health. It is much easier to destroy than it is to create, to bring it back to Hank's video. Seth ended this blog post from the 14th on make things better by making better things. Creativity is harder and more interesting and long-term than like short-term interests, or just, bulking up on items unnecessarily isn't involving a lot of thought. Thinking that consumerism and buying items is gonna like save us from coronavirus, when it doesn't really protect us much more than the generous act of staying home and finding different ways to connect. And though staying home seems like a selfish thing, it's actually an act of generosity in making sure that those people are protected that are most vulnerable, such as the same thing as getting a flu vaccine, or finding out ways to not have huge gatherings to let this virus spread. And it also is probably not bad to overcommit in any of this stuff, rather than undercommit, as we've seen sometimes happens in other countries that aren't prepared for something like this when it happens. Coordinated action rarely happens without intentional coordination. I'm still working where I work, and some people are working from home because the schools are closed, and I may end up working from home eventually. That may be an eventuality, but I'm prepared to face it if it does happen. So I'll keep on mattering in all the ways that I can with how much everything is up in the air. Stay safe out there and enjoy your Dave. I'll see you Thursday.